Oh, really?
Well, yes, really. That's why I
Okay,
said
then.
it. No, not
Okay.
really. I'm kidding. I mean, no. Why would I say that if it wasn't really?
Uh-huh. Yeah. So, what is the most famous food in United States?
What's the most famous thing about the United States? I don't know. I mean,
I mean,
uh,
food.
well, we have our traditional food that we have here, but we like to eat all kinds of food from all over the world. So, I mean, we have our American food. We have, the three-course meal where you have a meat, starch, and a vegetable on your plate. For dinner, we've got breakfast, eggs any style with your choice of bacon, ham, or sausage, and potatoes, fried hash browns or sliced potatoes that are grilled in the morning. That's for breakfast. For lunch, we have sandwiches, amazing sandwiches like a club sandwich with turkey and bacon. Um, we have, all kinds of sandwiches, Reubens. We've got roast beef sandwiches, any kind of sandwich you want. And soup and sandwich for lunch is a classic thing to have. Salads, soup and salad, stuff like that. And then we've got hamburgers for casual food, hamburgers and French fries, hot dogs. Um, we've got barbecue is amazing. We have the amazing barbecue.
That's exciting. You guys use a lot of different food.
Yeah, and that's just the American food.
Can I know what is the purpose of using this app?
No, because we get into talking about learning languages if we do that.
Oh, got it.
Okay.
What country do you like to visit?
Mm, I'd like to visit all of them, but the first one I'm going to visit is Italy.
Italy. Yeah, it is good. And why Italy?
Because I've been wanting to for my whole life. I mean, I grew up with Italian kids here in the United States. I am a historian of ancient Rome. Um, I've been meaning to go on a dig for many years, and I was supposed to go on a dig in Greece when I was in graduate school, but I wasn't able to go at the last minute. And I'm gonna go and finally do it. That's what I want to do. And now I know Italian. I'm gonna go talk to the Italians there. So
Yeah, hope you see there.
thank you. All right, Amir. Good questions. Thank you. Thanks for stopping in.
Yeah, thanks. Have a great night. It is night in this side,
Yep,
right?
it is. Yep. Thank you. Yep. You have a nice day. Okay.
Thanks.
All right, Cheney.
Hi, Mark.
Hi. How are things?
Mm, sorry.
How are things?
Uh, wow. Sorry.
How are things just means how are you? How is life? How are you doing?
Okay, okay. Oh, I'm doing good. Thank you. Mm-hmm. My
Oh,
mm,
good. Good.
my English is not very good, and I can't speak
That's
English
okay.
very well.
Just
So sorry.
just do your best. Just do your best. Okay. Just talk. Let's talk about something cool.
Okay.
You can ask me a question or you can make a comment or something.
Mm, how is the weather in your country now?
Well, you have to understand we have a huge country, so it depends on where you are in the country. Where I live, it's very sunny. It was very sunny today
Mm-hmm.
and warm, but not too hot. So it was pretty nice. Pretty nice day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right, Cheney. Well, thank you. Thank you for stopping in. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Talk to you later. Okay, Dan,
Hello, Mark. How are you?
I'm good, thank
Thank
you. How are
you.
you?
I'm good. Thank you for having me on stage. I just
Hmm.
heard you saying that you are a specialist of Rome history, or you you had studies of about Rome, ancient Rome.
That's right. Hmm.
And I was just recently watching a series about Cleopatra, which was I think she was reign in Egypt,
Hmm.
and she had make influence on ancient Rome. Can we talk about
Oh,
all of like not in details, but some of the most important things about her and about Rome at that time?
well, I mean, there were political alliances that were made through marriage and through
Mhm,
having children and stuff like that. So
mhm,
she apparently had a child with Julius Caesar,
mhm,
and that was going to unite the two empires, right? The Egyptian
mhm,
Empire and the Roman Empire into one something much bigger.
mhm,
But Julius Caesar was assassinated,
mhm,
and then Mark Antony tried to do the same thing. I think I
mhm.
can't remember exactly the situation,
Yeah,
and he ended up
that
hooking up
happened in
with
the series.
Cleopatra.
Hmm.
Pardon?
Yeah, I think I've seen that in the series. I was watching that he made the same thing, but there
Hmm.
was there was opponent for him, like because in ancient Rome they had kind of republic, and they had a parliament, right? And like there were like many people in the parliament, but only three have kind of leadership over the parliament. And then there have been problems between the leaders, and then they fought against each other. And then Julius Caesar and another one ended by fighting, and then Julius Caesar took the control, and then he was
Hmm.
assassinated. And but I have a question, because the series is not uh, given the details about how Romans became republic. How was the process to?
Well, what you were just describing is actually not the Republic. That was the period of the civil wars
Mhm,
after the Republic had all but dissolved, except it was a real republic before.
mhm,
And at that time that you're talking about, when Julius Caesar and Mark Antony, and they were, the Crassus and I forget all the actors. It was Pompey, Crassus. It was Pompey, Crassus, and Caesar was the first triumvirate. There were three generals, and
mhm,
all the loyalty of the army was given to one of those three generals, right?
mhm,
So that was really not a republic anymore. It
mhm,
was literally a triumvirate, which means a period where there were three strongmen leaders, like
mhm,
dictators.
mhm,
Okay, and before that, it was a republic. Okay, so
mhm,
it started to fall apart when um, when Marius went to North Africa,
mhm,
very far away from the Italian peninsula for a very long time, and that's where the soldiers started depending very much exclusively on Marius himself, the general,
mhm,
right? Because they depended on him for their life,
mhm,
right? I mean, they depended on him for food and everything. And pretty soon after a long time in North Africa, those soldiers ended up being more loyal to Marius than they did to the Republic.
mhm,
And that's when that kind of that's when that problem started, and then it culminated with the second triumvirate between. This was after Caesar was assassinated. It was the second triumvirate between Octavius, who became Augustus, and Lepidus, and who was the other guy? I forget the other guy. I don't know why it's escaping me, but it was another triumvirate. They fought a civil war again,
mhm,
and Octavian, the nephew and adopted son of Julius Caesar,
Mhm.
prevailed and became the emperor of Rome.
Mhm.
He became the first emperor, and
Okay.
there was no republic really. I mean, there was a senate, but it was just
Mhm.
it was just a fake senate. They didn't have any
Yeah.
power, you know.
But because the excuse of that Caesar was saying to like take control of all the empire is that the Senate is fake, as you said, and then the power cannot be divided between three people. It's gonna make chaos. So
No,
is it
that's what the war was about. I mean,
okay?
the the war, it's not, they didn't plan, they didn't say, okay, let's divide the power into three places. No, there were some soldiers that were loyal to one guy, there were some soldiers
Gotcha.
loyal to another guy,
Mhm.
and that's just how it naturally came about. There was no decision that came up
Mhm.
like that.
Okay, my last question is.
They did. They
Mhm.
did agree. They did have a treaty where they agreed to stay out of each other's territory for a certain amount of time, but then they ended up fighting anyway. So, later on. Okay.
All that took place that time.
I can't. You cut out. Can you repeat what you said? I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I
I
couldn't hear
said.
anything you
Yeah,
said there.
yeah. I said, can you recommend a book that summarize all the events that took place in that time? Because I'm really interested in
Yeah.
it.
The best. It's not even a book. I mean,
Mhm.
it's just a short. Well, it's called the 12 Caesars. The translation is called the 12 Caesars by Suetonius.
Mhm.
I think
Oh,
that's the best, and it'll give you a real clear, concise rundown of all
mhm.
the
And
all of what
lastly,
happened with Julius Caesar anyway,
mhm,
and then later on with Augustus, and then
mhm.
it goes through 10 more of the emperors, but you're looking at the first two, so it'll be a quick read.
Okay. And last question, please. I'm sorry taking a lot of time. Like, how did they come to the Republic? Was it like an inspiration from the Greek, or how did it begin?
No, I think it. I don't think it. I mean, I can't. I didn't study the origin of the Republic. Uh, I studied the fall of the Republic
Mhm.
mostly.
Mhm.
But uh, I mean, they had. I think they had a form of representative government all the way back, real to like the tribal days when
Mhm.
Rome was like a little tiny village, and they were there were lots of tiny little villages all around the Italian peninsula. So,
Okay, and were there? I mean, there is a country now called Romania. What is the ties between Romania and Rome and Italy? Is it the same people, or
well, they
is it?
were they were part of the Roman Empire, and they were close to
Mhm.
Rome, so
Mhm.
they ended up with a Romance language
Mhm.
that came
Mhm.
out of Latin. I mean,
Okay.
I know that, and I know that Romanian is more similar to Latin than any of the Romance languages with respect to the grammar.
Okay, they
It's
kept
much
like the language and the grammar and.
They kept the well. Look, this is the thing about the Romance languages, which people don't understand. Everybody tries to say, "Oh, well, no, Italian is the closest to Latin." Oh,
Mhm.
no, Spanish is actually the closest to Latin. Well, French is the closest to Latin
Mhm.
because of this. What I've figured out is
Mhm.
that every one of the Romance languages is closer to all of the others in a certain respect.
Mhm.
Okay,
Mhm.
like in Spanish words are spelled more closely to Latin than Italian words,
Mhm.
but Italians use exact words out of Latin that Spanish doesn't even use. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
So in that sense, Spanish is closer in terms of spelling, but Italian is closer in with respect to the actual words they use. And then Romanian is even closer, is way closer in grammar to both Italian and Spanish. See?
So every language has like taken some of the Latin, like in some respects.
Yeah, I mean, not every, well, yeah, every one of the languages that was influenced by Latin. Yeah, absolutely.
All right. All right. Thank you so
Yeah.
much, and thank you for having me on stage. And appreciate it.
You're welcome. You're
Well,
welcome.
thank you.
Good
Have a
questions.
good one.
Thank you, Dan.
No problem. Have a good one.
All right, Laura. Laura.
Hello,
Hello.
how
Hi.
are you today?
Good. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. I see you're very interested in history. That's nice.
I
My
used to be.
late yeah, my
I
late
used to
father
be.
was a professor in history. He wrote about 5 books, but in
Oh,
Arabic.
wow.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
yes.
I'm not, I'm
Um,
not, I mean, I love, don't get me wrong. I mean,
yeah.
it's like, you know, your baby crib, you know, you'll always love your baby crib, you know, and so I spent a good chunk of my life studying ancient history. So I love it,
Hmm.
but I
Yeah.
don't really, I'm not into studying it anymore. You know, I'm more
It's not
into
your
like,
passion
I'm more,
anymore.
I'm more, I'm no, just listen to what I'm saying.
Yeah. So
Okay. I'm
yeah.
more interested in like I'm more interested in studying Latin and translating graffiti and seeing what the real people on the street
Hmm.
were talking about. And the only way to do that is to read the graffiti mostly at Pompeii, and Herculaneum. You know, that's
Hmm.
really the
Yeah.
only way, and that's why I want to go to Italy and work on the digs and be there. You know, but I mean, that's what I'm interested in. But really, the thing I'm most interested in is the actual conspiracies of this world and the hidden history, all the things that they've lied to us about, massive things like
Yeah.
um, the fact that there was some kind of a cataclysm, worldwide cataclysm, only 200 or 300 years ago, and they repopulated the world. All the cities were already here. All the architecture all around the world is the same in all of those places. Like all of those buildings were already here. And they
Yeah.
try to tell us that they were built in the 1800s, and it's already been proven that they were not. That is 100% proven beyond the shadow of a doubt.
Oh, really?
So, oh yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely, it's proven. And you know, there's a lot of things. I mean, like just recently, I finally decided, well, you know, I know how much they lie, and people are asking me in the voice rooms, "Do you think the Earth is flat?" And I said, "Well, I don't know, you know, but I know that we didn't go to the moon, and I know that NASA lies. So if they're lying about space, and they're lying about planets, and they're lying about the stars, maybe they're lying about the Earth too." So I went and said, "Okay, I'm going to listen to what these people that are saying the Earth is flat. I'm going to listen to what they have to say." And right
Yeah.
away, I listened and watched for maybe an hour, and they proved it.
Hmm.
They proved it beyond the shadow of a doubt. There's no question. They took telescopes and super zoom cameras, and they took the measurement of the curvature of the Earth, and they did an experiment to see if the curvature was there. And there is no curvature. They proved it beyond the shadow of a doubt. There is no curvature whatsoever. So
Yeah.
that
Maybe
it's
so you
impossible.
believe.
No, it's not. It's not belief. It's a fact, Lara. It's
Okay.
like the fact that I'm talking to you.
Yeah.
It's a fact. I mean, there is no curvature. It's not a belief. They proved it, and people prove it
Okay.
every day. So it cannot be a sphere. Now, what it
Uh,
is, we don't know apparently because it's been hidden from us. You know, there's a lot of
But
very strange things too. I mean, the fact
yeah,
that the fact that nobody's allowed to go to Antarctica, or a battleship will show up and tell you you have to turn around with a PA system and with guns pointed at you, telling you you
yeah.
cannot go to Antarctica. There's all kinds of stuff. The way the sun
Sorry.
behaves, the way the sun
Yeah.
behaves is another proof too. When they use these
Hmm.
cameras, they watch the way the sun sets on a clear day. On a clear day with low humidity, the sun does not set. It doesn't go down over a horizon. It just goes farther and farther and farther away until it hits our the limit of our sight,
Hmm.
which is the horizon, is what we call the horizon. That's where we cannot see farther from the bottom or the top. And that sun just disappears into the horizon. It does not go below.
Okay.
So
So that's why I wanted to ask you, do you believe also that climate change is a kind of conspiracy in the world? I don't know because
yeah,
it's
that's
really,
another way for them to keep us in fear. The whole point of all these conspiracies are to keep us in fear so that we can be controlled. A
yeah,
fearful person is easy to control. A
yeah,
person who does not who has no fear is impossible to control.
hmm,
You have to kill the
yeah,
person.
that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. That fear controls the person. I don't know. I think also that I also think that there is a big conspiracy in this world, but
Well,
I don't know if we will be able to prove it one day.
that what is a conspiracy?
No, I don't know what it really is, but I'm
You're talking
sure
about
that someone is
climate change?
not only climate change. I see that someone is controlling the world, and they
Yeah.
are leading us the way they want. But I don't know if they will let us prove it one day, or they will let
No,
us really discover what's going on in this
Lara,
world.
no,
Yeah,
I know who a lot of them are. Okay, you got the Club of Rome, you got the Council on Foreign Relations, you've got the Bilderberg Group, you've got the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers,
yeah,
all these
yeah. I heard about the Rockefellers.
organizations, the
Yeah,
Masons, all the secret
yeah.
societies, right?
Hmm.
Um,
I hear
and
a lot
and
about them.
Lara, listen,
Yeah,
they have to they're like a cult, like an evil cult, and they
yeah.
literally, it's like their religion, and part of their religion states that they have to tell you what they're doing, and they always tell you, and we never believe them when they tell us. They tell you
Hmm.
straight to your face what they're doing, and then we just say, oh, he misspoke. Oh, I guess
Like
I'm
when?
confused about what he really meant.
Can you
Oh,
give me an example?
a great
Yeah.
example was when George Bush one time, he said, the thing is we need to return to chaos. We have to
Mm-hmm.
we've got to return to chaos. And
Yeah.
everybody thought, well, he must have misspoke. No,
Of
he
course.
literally was telling us. Um, there's stuff like with the space, like NASA always throws in like when they're doing video in the space
Mm-hmm.
station, they show
Yeah.
you the green screen. They always show you the green screen. They always have
Yeah.
throw in a glitch where it shows you that it's fake. They have to show you, and they do it every time.
So you think
But
they still didn't went to the moon, for example? Didn't reach
no,
the moon?
nobody ever went to the moon. Nobody ever went to the moon. That was 100% fake. If anybody who studies that,
Yeah.
not just, oh, what did they tell you? Look, if you go and study it for 1 hour, like, and use your own brain and keep an open mind, and you do that for 1 hour, nobody after doing that, studying the moon landing, is ever going to believe that that was true. They for sure faked the moon landing. That did not happen. 100% fake.
The photos they show us and they spread over the internet and everywhere are just fake ones. And
Yeah,
I
totally
don't know,
fake. Yeah. Yeah.
maybe. Yeah,
No,
it
it's not
could be.
maybe. No. It's not that it could be. I'm telling you, it is 100% fake, and it's obvious. It's obvious. But you are all, and this used to include me, we're all brainwashed, totally brainwashed.
Yeah,
We look at the TV tells you something and you just believe it. Like,
yeah,
it's unbelievable,
because we believe that
and
TV is giving us facts because they give us photos and video footage and
that yeah, but it's
all
fake.
that.
So does
So
the
it's
movies give
like
you
a
video
proof
footage?
for us.
No, but the movies give you video footage, and you say,
Yeah,
oh, that's just make believe.
made in Hollywood. It's all made
It's
in
just made in
Hollywood, we
Hollywood.
think.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
guess who faked the moon landing? It was a Hollywood director. His name is Stanley
Hmm.
Kubrick, and he did a practice run. He did a practice movie that was a much better faking of the space than the moon landing was. It's called 2001: A Space Odyssey.
Wow.
Two years before he made that movie, 2 years before he faked the moon landing.
I think I'll make some searches
Yep,
about that.
totally fake.
Yeah.
Everything NASA does is fake. Everything Elon Musk does is fake too. 100%.
Also, yeah.
Yep,
Okay.
all fake. It's so obvious. It's so obvious. They tell you when they're doing it. I mean, they had
But
a capsule come down from the International Space Station with big, huge, thick ropes holding these parachutes, right? And then
mhm.
when they show it landing, the ropes just disappeared. There were no ropes.
Okay.
No ropes. Just the
I never
parachutes.
thought about
It's
that.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
No,
So thank you for everything you just told us. Maybe we
you're
have
welcome.
to rethink about all that.
Definitely. Definitely. I think the world is waking up very fast, and no, I hate to tell it, that this is the thing. This is the part of the problem is that it's easier to lie to someone than it is to convince them that they've been lied to. A famous
Yeah,
author said
sure.
similar, because people don't want to see people. It makes people angry when you tell them that they've been fooled, right?
Hmm. Yeah,
But sometimes there's no other way. You have to tell them. There's no other way. I have to tell you the truth. And I don't mean to say that you're a fool. I just want you to
open
um
my eyes.
to open your eyes and to see the truth so that you can live a life of truth rather than
Yeah,
be manipulated by these sick satanic people.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I think we cannot. I don't know if we can destroy the system, even though we know the truth. But it's very hard
Yeah. I
to
think we can. I
do it.
think we can. I just discovered I don't want to overdo it, guys. I just discovered something really awesome a couple of days ago. I'll talk about it in the next few
Yeah.
days. I don't want to
Okay.
unload too much stuff on you guys, but it's really cool. It's really, really cool. And I've been studying that for, gosh, since 2017. I discovered the
Mm-hmm.
issue, and now the issue has come full circle. So I'll talk about it in the next few weeks.
All right.
All right,
Thank
Laura,
you.
thank you for being
Yeah.
here. Yep.
Thank you.
Nice talking to you.
No, thank you.
Okay, Asanat, welcome. Welcome back.
Hello, Mark. How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Good. How are you? Doing good, Alhamdulillah. Hi.
Asanat, I'm okay. Sorry, there was a big echo of my voice. Okay, go ahead. It's gone now.
I just had an internet issue. It always drives me crazy.
Okay, no, that's all right.
Okay, I have a question from you. Can I?
I have a question for you.
For you. Yeah, I
Okay,
have a
go ahead.
question for you. Uh, what's one thing that always makes you smile?
I'm male, Asanat. There's no one thing that always makes me smile.
Okay.
I'm not a girl.
Yeah, got it. What's the I'm a little bit. Oh, oh my God. Oh. Actually, you told me that you should mention about the movie that I that I watched yesterday. In
Mm-hmm.
I watched a motivational movie. Uh, then the title of this movie was Three Idiots, Indian movie. It's like a motivational and also comedy movie.
Okay.
So the it's like three idiots is a motivational masterpiece that challenges the conventional definition of success. It's like pursue excellence and success will follow you. The main idea of this movie was it's
Of
not it
taxes?
wasn't success like
Oh, okay. Okay.
yeah in
Oh, I'm sure. Okay,
it's
so
like
let me guess what it was. They're trying to say, oh, the traditional roles of males is wrong. They should be more like females, and the traditional roles of women is wrong. They should be more like males, right?
yeah it's like uh
Yeah. It's the same brainwashing that's going on all over the world.
yeah the
They're trying to
movie
they're trying to
encouraged
they're trying to they're trying to upend and overturn the creation of our
yeah
world the way it is. And they're trying to turn men into women, women into men. They're trying to turn cats into dogs and dogs into cats. They're trying to say that black is white and white is black.
yeah the movie encouraged creativity, curiosity, and passion.
Mm,
It wasn't my first time that watched this movie. It's was my fourth uh, third time that I watched this movie. It's
yeah.
like comedy and motivational movie. I really enjoyed to watching this movie.
Hmm. Okay, cool. It's called The Three Idiots.
Yeah, 3D. It's Indian movie.
Okay. So were these three idiots trying to act like were they male idiots trying to act more like females?
No, they were just
Okay.
uh, students in college. Uh, one is
Okay.
free inspired genius who questioned the rigid and outdated education system, and another was a passionate photographer who is forced into engineering by his father, and another was fearful and like superstitious a student from a poor family struggling to balance hope and pressure, and that that was the three characters of this movie, Three Idiots.
Okay.
Okay,
Cool. Cool.
cool, cool.
Asanat, I'm getting a big echo from your microphone. I don't know why. Is there anything that you can do to make sure that doesn't happen?
I don't know why. Maybe
Okay.
I had some internet issue.
Okay.
That's why.
All right. Do you have any other questions, Asanat? Were you listening to what I was talking to Lara about?
Yeah, I listening. Just I want to say that. Can you tell me a little information about new changes in the world, like especially about AI?
I mean, I can't tell you anything about AI other than it's terrible. I mean, it doesn't, there's artificial intelligence and then there's actual intelligence. I have actual intelligence. So when I see that the AI gives me the wrong answer, I'm aware of it. And it always gives either the wrong answer or it doesn't give you any answer at all, but it takes 2 paragraphs for you to realize it. I think AI is
Yeah,
just garbage. Yeah. Not
yeah,
impressed at all.
yeah. I'm on the same page with you.
And AI when it's doing like voiceovers of people talking and all that stuff, it's so obvious. It's really pathetic.
Yeah,
I
it
mean, I
is.
mean, I think AI is more impressed with itself than anybody is with it.
But somehow it's
Did
about
you understand what I said? Did you understand what I said?
you said AI
I can't.
like
I said AI is more impressed with itself than anybody is with it. And I
with
mean it. I mean it. You know
yeah.
what? I don't want to be impressed with the AI. I'm going to have the AI be impressed with the AI. That way I can just relax. Okay?
Yeah.
You know what? I
You don't
don't
want to use very from AI.
I don't feel like going all the way to the baseball park to go to the baseball game. So I'm going to have the AI do it for me. And I'm just going to put an IV in my arm and lay in bed all day.
Yeah.
I'm not going to have I don't feel like getting up to make my food. So I'm going to have the AI make my food and have my dinner for me.
Yeah,
I mean, where does it stop? You know what I mean? It's really a ridiculous concept anyway, you know?
yeah,
I mean,
AI brings some advantages and disadvantages for
no,
us,
it
but
brings no advantage whatsoever. I've never seen it. What
but
advantage? What advantage?
like in marketing and financial and
I you're not
what's
you're naming areas. Give me one advantage that AI gives
like
where it makes
dishwasher.
no mistakes. Where it makes no mistakes.
Yeah,
Not
yeah,
one,
but
nothing. Nothing. Can you imagine if you just left for Europe for 3 months and you said, okay, I'm going to let the AI protect my house, take care of the security, wash everything, take care of everything, make sure everything's clean, make sure the gardener shows up, all that stuff, and then you came back? You think
yeah,
everything would be
it's
perfect?
obvious,
I don't think so.
it's
It would be a
no,
disaster.
yeah, nonsense.
Total garbage.
Yeah, but somehow in business and some parts of our occupation in this area help us. It's some brings
Nope.
some facilities like managing the data and like innovation and something like
Nope.
does this staff bring some facilities for us.
Nope.
No.
Not at all. Not at all.
Oh,
I mean, if you see that happen, prove it. You know, show me. But I think you're just guessing that, you know, or you're just repeating, you know, what they've been telling you on the news or whatever podcast or whatever, you know. But I don't see it. I don't
no,
think it's going to happen.
I just I just had about 8 week. I learned about artificial intelligence. Uh,
Yeah,
that's why I have some information about AI.
yeah. Actual ignorance. AI. I have a new words for the abbreviation. AI. Actual. No, authentic ignorance. That's what it is. It's authentic ignorance.
Authentic ignorance.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I don't like
I
AI
have.
at all.
You don't like it?
Not at all.
Me too. I
It's horrible.
okay. Yeah, ridiculous.
It is ridiculous. There's a guy who is he did a video. He's a musician, and he did a video about how the AI can just make up songs like by what you tell it, and it's the, you know, like they're not really making up the songs. They're just stealing aspects of other songs that have gone before, and they're putting them together. And
Yeah,
you know,
you cannot AI cannot do some cannot act like a human.
yeah, that's right. You
Yeah.
know, we were just talking about 2001: A Space Odyssey, um, and I think that's the first time in movie history where they came out with the AI. They started talking about how the computer, his name was Hal. They called him Hal, the computer. He became conscious, and he started doing whatever he wanted to do, no matter what the humans wanted.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, that's interesting. And
Yeah.
what do you think about like in movie industry? That uh, uh, do you think people use AI in movie industry?
Mm, well, I mean, I don't think AI. You know, I don't even like CGI. I really like the special effects of, you know, from like the movies from like the 1980s. I think that's really cool and really entertaining and really creative, and it's very, I just think it's very rustic and pure, and I really, really enjoy watching that. Like the special effects in the movie, um, An American Werewolf in London. If you've ever seen that movie, the special effects are really, really cool. Or like Thriller, the the long video by Michael Jackson, Thriller. Amazing special effects, but
Yeah,
there's no CGI. There's no
I watch it.
CGI, and it's much more entertaining. You know,
Yeah, I watched it this movie before my.
yeah. Star Wars, the old Star Wars. I liked the special effects in the old Star Wars better than in the new ones. I really did. You know,
Oh. Well, actually, by the way, what kind of movie do you like to see to watch?
I like movies that are good. It doesn't matter what the genre is. I mean, I love Star Wars because it's a great story. It's well written. Um, it's got lots of different things going on. I usually I like a movie that has lots of different elements. Like my favorite movie of all time is Heaven Help Us. It's got romance. It's got um, depression. It's got victory. Uh, it's got humor. It's funny. You know, it's got drama. It's got uh, history. You know, There
Oh,
was
okay.
parts of it that were historic. You know,
Oh, that's so tight. It's a different
it's
kinds
got
of
great cinematography. It's got great writing. The writing is excellent. You know, the
oh,
characters the characters are excellent. The character development is excellent. The actors are excellent in that movie
oh, it's
across the board.
amazing.
Yeah,
Oh, that's so tight.
great music. They have great soundtracks and great music.
But I haven't seen this movie before. I'm really curious to watch
Yeah,
this
you guys should
movie.
watch it. It's a great movie. I just typed it in there for you guys. Heaven help us.
Yeah. Can you write this the title of this movie
I
in chat
Yeah, I
also?
just did.
Because
Yep,
it
I just did.
slipped my mind.
Yep. Asanat, I just
Oh,
did.
heaven
It's
help
already there.
us.
Okay.
I
Yep.
I I saw it. I saw it. Thanks.
You're welcome. All right. You know what? On that note, we're gonna go ahead and close it up. Thank you, Asanat, for being here. Thank you, everybody. That was a great session. We'll talk to you next time.
Thank you for taking the time to for me, and I really appreciate that.
My
It's
pleasure. My
nice
pleasure.
nice to be here.